Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, A Monk in Cloud. In the last week, I had asked my followers on Instagram to ask if they have any questions related to cloud, DevOps, data, AI, and everything related to tech. And one of the most common questions that I get is, how do I get placed as an AWS Cloud Engineer as a fresher, even without a certification? Let me break this down into a few actionable steps that can help you land your first cloud job even without that shiny certification. So firstly, master AWS Cloud Services. Focus on the top 6 to 7 services every job expects you to know. EC2 for compute, S3 for storage, IAM for access, Lambda for serverless, and VPC for networking. Also try to build projects. Certifications are good, but nothing beats showing what you have built. Create projects like portfolio websites on S3, CI/CD with code pipeline, or an API with Lambda and DynamoDB. If you're looking for project ideas, check out my AWS playlist, which has got a lot of projects which can be implemented under AWS free trial. Next, document everything. Document is the key here. Push the code to GitHub, write clean README files so that the reader can understand what you're trying to say, and share it on LinkedIn. You can also even create a portfolio site with all the projects and links. It increases your chances massively to break it into tech. Also, if you're comfortable sharing it on social media platforms and also on YouTube, try to record what you have built and share it online. And fourth important thing is to practice in the free tier. Use AWS free tier wisely. Tools like Cloud Quest, Handson Lab from Tutorials Dojo, or A Cloud Guru, or even Code Cloud are game changers in this space. And try to contribute to open source. You don't need to be an expert to help. Even writing better documentations or creating infra templates helps build visibility. Sixth point is to network with cloud folks. Follow AWS heroes, AWS community builders, join DevOps communities and cloud communities, reply and respond to the posts. You can also get many opportunities coming from your online presence itself. Trust me, I've changed 2 jobs right now, and all of them were because of my online presence. Also attend AWS community days, user group sessions. Try to get more folks understand that what they're trying to build and how the industry is moving towards the AI world. Right? So next, internships and startup roles. Don't wait for big technology companies always. Apply to internships or cloud roles even in startups where hands-on skills matters more than just your certifications. Also, when you are exploring cloud, try to understand the basics of DevOps as well. Understand what is cloud and DevOps. This combo is a key when it comes to startup and even the multinational companies. Start with Linux commands or perform all your day-to-day activities just by using Linux commands. Also learn about Git, understand how Docker works and CI/CD works. Have an understanding of networking in depth, understand how things work in the background. Let's say you enter google.com on your favorite browser. What happens behind the scene? What's DNS? What's an IP address? Understand all this concept really, really well, and you will be, the game changer, and you won't even find it hard to get a job outside. All right. The next question is, from where can I get freelance AWS projects apart from Upwork and Freelancer? Let me share some underrated and powerful places where you can find freelance or even part-time AWS related work, especially if you're just getting started or want to build your portfolio. So the first important thing is LinkedIn and cold DMs. Reach out to startup founders or tech leads. Say you are a cloud engineer offering scalable infra solutions. You can use personal messages to share your LinkedIn profile and also your portfolio link, which will improve the chances of getting a paid gig. Next, use Product Hunt. It's a gold mine for all of us. Many solopreneurs need some help to set up S3, EC2, or deploy their own applications. Offer value in comments or reach out to them directly and you will get a paid gig as well. Next, use Reddit and Discord. Communities like DevOps, AWS, or Discord servers like DevOps Launch often have folks asking for help or short gigs. Reach out to them directly and you might get a gig as well. Next, look out for open source projects that accept sponsorships. Reach out to the maintainers and offer them help with infra, CI/CD, or hosting them on AWS. And use Twitter or X platform wisely. Search for build in public or AWS help, and you will find tons of people openly building products and need guidance. A reply on that thread and sharing your portfolio or profile can convert to a paid work as well. Next, you can also reach out to friends building startup or final year project. Oftentimes what I've seen is the folks who are in final year, they try to deploy their projects, especially the computer science students, on local hosts. So try giving them a value where you can tell them that I will help you in building this project and deploying it on the cloud, especially AWS. And that, offer can help their application to be deployed on AWS and help them go live as well. So in that way, you are also learning how to deploy on cloud. And in that way, the startups or the college projects also going live, and they can get a URL which can be publicly shared with their, teachers or the lecturers and so on. Next, build and sell microservices. Build useful tools like URL shortener or file uploader or PDF converter and so on. Deploy it on AWS and sell it as a service on platforms like Gumroad. So what other thing you can do is build these products, and if you do not have an intention to sell them, post it online, say that this is what I've built, and you can utilize this in a better way. Especially, I had created one of the project which is called as an instance manager, which will help you manage your EC2 instances running across regions in a particular AWS account. So the problem with AWS console is that you will have to switch between the regions in order for you to see how many instances are running and what is the status of those instances. To tackle that, I've built a dashboard where you can manage all the instances in that dashboard alone. Even you can stop the instance or terminate the instance altogether. All you have to do is you provide your account ID, username, and or API secret or the secret ID, and then you'll be able to log into that dashboard and you can see all the instances that are running. So things like this can help you take a leap forward, and that might get more tractions. And people started reaching out to me asking, hey, how did you build this product? And this seems like a platform that I can use as well. And then I started building another product which has got login features as well with two-factor authentication and things like that. So such things can help you take it forward. So build online and share it online is what I wanted to say. So the next question is, without hands-on experience, people get AWS projects in companies. So do companies really hire them? So this was an interesting question. Some people get AWS projects in a company without hands-on experience. Does that really happen? The short answer for this question is yes, but not always. Let's break it down. So the first thing you need to understand that is this happens, yes, but it happens in a rare scenarios. It does happen especially in large service-based companies or fresh grads intakes where they place people in cloud teams with basic training. But it's not the norm in startup or product companies. So second thing is that you need to have strong theory plus clear communication. If you have a good grasp on AWS concepts like what S3, EC2, Lambda, etc. do and can communicate well, companies might take a bet on you and train you as well. Next, resume with self projects. Even if it's not a job experience, projects on GitHub look like hands-on experience. Deploy a basic app on EC2, build a static site with S3, this counts as well. Next, with internal trainings and shadowing, some companies onboard juniors through internal training or ask them to shadow experienced engineers for a few weeks before assigning tasks. Next, referrals matters. Sometimes people get in because of strong referrals. Their first project might not be hands-on heavy right away, but they learn fast. Next, long-term risk without hands-on. Here's the truth, right? So you may land a role, but without hands-on skills, you will struggle to grow. You won't be confident in problem solving or automation. The best bet is to practice on free time. Even if you're not working full-time yet, spin up virtual machines, configure IAM rules, and also set up S3 hosting. Nothing replaces a real keyboard time, right? So I hope that answers your question. Let's check the next one. The next question is top 3 channels or resources to learn cloud computing. So let's talk about my top 3 favorite channels or resources to start learning cloud computing. It can be beginner friendly, structured, and trusted by the community. Very first thing is Free Code Camp. It's a YouTube channel. Their free 13-hour full course on AWS is a gold for beginners. There is no fluff, just pure hands-on plus explanation, and it's totally free. You can check that out. I will provide the link to that in the description box below. Next, AWS Skill Builder. It's official by AWS. So this is AWS's own learning platform. They have beginner to advanced content, interactive labs, short videos, and even role-based learning paths. For example, if you are targeting for a solutions architect role, you can go and pick that learning path to become a solution architect. Next, Tutorial Dojo and also Adrian Cantrell's course. So this is a best place to master concepts, scenario-based questions, and mock exams, especially for certification preparation. They explain real-world use cases in simple way. Especially with Adrian Cantrell's course, you can gain a lot of hands-on experience, and also he explains technology in depth. Even if you do not know what's cloud computing, you can take up his course on AWS Solutions Architect, and it's a gold mine for you to understand what are the things that are required for you to be a cloud engineer. So I'll make sure to provide the link to these resources in the description box below. Please check them out. And I also wanted to mention about some bonus here. You can also check out A Cloud Guru or Cloud Academy, or it's changed to Q platform right now. These are premium platforms, but amazing if you want to get a structured learning paths with sandbox environment as well. You can also check about, Code Cloud, which is also a good platform to learn about DevOps and cloud related. Another thing is that build projects and share it on GitHub platform. The real learning happens when you apply what you have learned. So use the AWS free tier, build few applications and projects, and push them to GitHub. So cloud is not just about watching tutorials, it's about doing things. Pick a resource, go hands-on, and build your cloud portfolio. That's the fastest way to grow. So the next question is, where do I start if I want to learn AWS? So this is a very good question. One of the most common question beginner ask is this one. So to break this down, I just recommend you to understand cloud basics really, really well. Before jumping into AWS, spend a day learning what cloud computing is. Terms like infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service, regions, availability zones, all these concepts remains the same for all the cloud service providers. Understand what does they mean and why do we require them. Next thing is to create a free AWS account. Go to aws.amazon.com, sign up and enable building alerts. You will get access to a lot of services for free for 12 months. Next, learn core services first. Don't try to learn everything. Focus on the 6 foundational services first. Understand about EC2, how to create EC2, which is virtual servers. Then learn about S3, which is an object storage. Understand IAM, identity and access management, which is inbuilt tool for your security requirements. Next, Lambda, which is a serverless compute on AWS. Understand them. Try to create projects on that and deploy it. Next, RDS, which is a database service offered by AWS. Try to understand more on this as well. Next, VPC, which is a networking offering in AWS. Understand in and out about VPC, all the things that are present in VPC as well. Fourth important thing, do hands-on labs. Use AWS Skill Builder, free code camps, AWS series, or simple YouTube demos. You can also check my AWS playlist where I have a lot of demos. You can, start doing all those things one by one. Get comfortable with the AWS console and start building projects. Next, as I told you already, build small projects. Try deploying a static website on S3 or host a Flask application on EC2. Small wins build big confidence in future. Sixth important thing is to use trusted resources. Start with AWS Skill Builder, which is totally free. Use Tutorial Dojo for scenarios and also for certification preparation. Use YouTube channels like Free Code Camps, Stefan Marek, or you can also use Abhishek Viramalla, which is who is a very good creator when it comes to cloud and DevOps. You can also follow creators like Sandeep, Shubham Londe, Train with Shubham. All these channels are really good, and you can also check my own YouTube channel as well. I've created more than 300 plus videos on AWS, and you can also join the community, follow AWS community builders, join Discord servers, join LinkedIn groups, and even post your learning updates online. You will learn faster with others when you do so. So don't try to learn everything. Start small, build hands-on confidence, and keep stacking one service at a time. Your AWS journey begins with curiosity and consistency. Just go for it. So that's all I had for this video. If you're liking the content that I'm creating, please consider subscribing and share it with your friends. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.